check out the starting group for the Thunder. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. And it's Dort in at small forward. And for San Antonio, Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie at the 4-man position. Well, Grant, we've got a treat tonight. These are two of the best offenses in the league.
Yeah, B.A., you know, one thing they have in common, they make smart decisions with the ball. And, of course, they know how and when to attack. I think we'll get some high IQ hoops here tonight.
Now here's Fox. He just could not put it together in that loss to New York. Wembanyama, pass to Fox. Clock is at 3. Shoots over SGA. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they faced the Spurs.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots from the baseline. Yep, that one goes.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Castle outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Fox. Back to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And SGA has got the ball here for OKC. Here's Wallace. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. SGA's got his second basket of the game.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
Vassell, a screen on Holmgren. Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama down low. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Here's Vassell. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Back to Fox. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Wembanyama, good on the shot.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Fires the 3, and Dort is good for 3.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. On the wing, SGA. He's covered by Fox. He was all alone on that one.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zones, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Back over to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. So it's San Antonio now, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Now here's Castle.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
Yeah, just a vicious slam from Castle. You know, I have a feeling we'll see a few more of those over the next few years.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 6-point game. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hartenstein. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Pass to Dort. Shot clock at 6.
That missed aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Off the mark there with a 3. Vassell finds Wembanyama. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
First trip to the line for him here.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. Grant, as the season draws to a close, most individual player stats are becoming more solidified.
And that can affect players' mentalities, B.A., since certain numbers may bring bonuses or trade interests. Meanwhile, winning still has to be job number one.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, and you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
Dort for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
Hartenstein finds Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's covered by Fox. The open shot by SGA. It's good from the top of the key. SGA's got 8.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here we have the teams that really hustled for those second chance looks the last 10 games. In third, the Thunder.
This squad's been attacking the offensive glass with a ton of energy lately, and it's paid off with a nice pile of second chance points.
Here's Fox. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Vassell outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Holmgren with a screen on Fox. Pass to Wallace. Here's Holmgren. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Off target with the 3. Spurs trail by 3. And here's Fox. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. 5 points in the game.
I think Fox prefers to shoot it head on, but he's not too picky on the arc.
SGA against Fox. The 3 from Holmgren. Vassell with the rebound.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Fox left side. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
On the wing, Wallace. He's guarded by Castle. Dort's shot is good.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
Castle outside. Back to Fox. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Hartenstein. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Wembanyama's got 11 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Fox against SGA. Fox deciding where to go with it. Lets it go from 14. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Back to Wallace. Pass to Dort. Here's Wallace. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
And here's Wembanyama. Gets the 3 ball to go. 14 points for him.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A line change here for San Antonio. Here's McCain. An 11-point game for him in the win against Dallas. Outside Joe. Here's the 3. And the three-pointer goes. And the Thunder lead by 1.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
San Antonio has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Harper. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Pass to Williams. Here's McCain going inside. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Harper. 8 points in his last time out. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching. Having your players focus.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
Fox has checked in for Cornette. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
San Antonio leading. And here's Fox. He's got 7. Olynyk with a screen on McCain. Here's Fox. Buried from 15 feet out. Fox has got 9 points.
you want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Back to Williams. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You look at the Thunder, they're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference. And, of course, the Spurs, they're just one rung below them.
Looking at Oklahoma City, they've been relentless competitors all season long. They've assured themselves of a lot of home games in the postseason, and we'll see if they can capitalize.
The Spurs making a switch here. Hornets checked in, and he makes it.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. Pass to Cornette. Now Johnson. The three. Joe grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now Holmgren. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
There aren't many 7-footers who can attack guys off the dribble as well as Holmgren. He'll make you pay if you're too aggressive.
Cornette sets a screen. Here's Fox. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
He got right into the flow of this game, hitting 5 of his first 7 shots.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside McCain. To the inside. And the basket by Joe. 5 points in the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Fox outside. From deep, Johnson. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Williams is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Isaiah Joe. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's McCain in at the point guard position. Now here's Barnes. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Three-pointer. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Oklahoma City leading by 3. McCain with it. Outside Joe. Outside McCain. To the middle. Holmgren with a big reach.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Fox outside. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Barnes, no good on the free throw. Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's his combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career.
Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Fox. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Wiggins against Barnes. Takes the 3 on target from range. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
Pass to Wiggins. Now Now Joe. Outside McCain. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. McCain's got his second bucket on the night.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Shooting two.
The first free throw is good. Richard, looking at your career, 17 years in the league. How'd you survive the grind of a regular season that many years?
Well, one, you got to take care of your body, and two, evolution is the key to success. I was a different player when I was year 3 than I was at year 15. You have to continue to evolve.
And both free throws good for Fox. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A., guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Now we'd like to bring you the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Here are this season's team leaders in blocks. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Holmgren. Wiggins outside. Holmgren with a screen on Johnson. Here's Topic for 3. That shot is off. Here's Harper. Down low. Olynyk. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Barnes. Fox for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Now Wiggins. And here's Joe. He's covered by Fox. Just 5 to shoot. Topic for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Fox against Williams. Fox the pass to Barnes. Now here's Johnson. Takes a 3. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Joe. Pass to Topic. Barnes against Wiggins. Out left to the wing. Here's Topic. Count it. Topic has gotten his first points in this one.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Fox outside. Pass to Harper. From downtown, Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Joe misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Johnson passes to Fox. Here's Harper. Now here's Olynyk. Hounded by Wiggins. Fox outside for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Brian, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 3-point lead. Here's Joe. Sends it home from three-point land. Joe's got 11.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. Keep building.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. A different look for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Olynyk. Cassell comes in for Johnson. And Stephon Castles subbed in for Harper. Then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein. He's checked in for Williams. Wallace comes in for Joe. And SGA subbed in for Topic. Vassell against Wiggins. Wembanyama down low. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Knicks in New York.
He was also exceptional defensively. 4 blocks. I mean, his presence was huge.
Now here's Wallace. 6-point game. Now SGA. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Don't forget his 4 steals, just filling out the box score.
San Antonio's going just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Look at Shai playing big inside.
Yeah, always a threat to blow up. That's what SGA's done tonight.
Spurs trail by 8. Castle outside. Pass to Vassell. Barnes feeling it out a bit. They still need this. Wembanyama with the easy 2.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Wallace outside. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Vassell against Holmgren. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Well, Vassell is an active scorer, which in turn forces defenders to foul him at times.
Shooting 2.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. You look at Devin Vassell. He seems to still be working towards his full potential, RJ.
Yeah, I see many ways that he can continue to up his game. And that's not a knock. You never stop learning in this league. But for Vassell, his potential, it's exciting.
Champagnie, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for De'Aaron Fox. And he can't hit the second. RJ, San Antonio's seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
Now here's Wiggins. No made baskets yet. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wallace. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Champagnie, that's good.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Dort for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Champagnie. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Thunder leading by 3. Pass to Wallace. Wiggins outside. Hardenstein passes to Dort. Now Hardenstein, covered by Wembanyama. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Here's Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. Castle outside. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Castle's got his second basket of the night. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for OKC. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. That'll be the 3rd stop of this 4-game trip. The shot by Dort, no good.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Here's Harper. Here's Champagnie. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, this is SGA doing what he does best, applying pressure to the defense with his pure scoring ability.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the evening. First one falls for him.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. And he makes both free throws.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Vassell outside. Lets the 3 fly. The Thunder pull it in. Now here's Wallace. Looking at his numbers. Currently, he's averaging around 9 points a game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Johnson.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Here's Vassell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
It's his work ethic that Devin Vassell has earned the trust of his teammates, and it shows on the court. He's become a more aggressive and confident player.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Vassell.
And talk about a guy who just keeps getting better and better and better. Vassell is one of the more complete players in this game.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:42 left to play in the second quarter. Castle against Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Wallace outside. A deep three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight. Vassell against Dort. And he dunks it down.
Strong finish by Vassell, showing off that pounce right there.
Oklahoma City trailing. On the wing, SGA. He's guarded by Castle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
From deep. Outside Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Let's go with a 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Wiggins outside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. On the break. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
And when we talk about the importance of versatility, he's really got it all on the offensive end.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. San Antonio on top, leading by 1. And we'll return shortly.
51.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
You take a look at the Spurs, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
All right, now let's talk about our game, San Antonio in a competitive contest.
They're getting a lot of looks at the rim, and that defense has no answer for it.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. The opponent just doesn't have the guys to stop you.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the 4. They're the group for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Dort against Vassell. Pass to Champagnie. And here's Fox. Vassell outside. Puts up a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 now. Dort outside, fires the 3. Rebounded by Fox. San Antonio leading. The 3, Vassell. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing from behind the arc. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Dort's gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall from beyond the arc. Dort against Vassell. Fox outside. And let's take a look at the teams with the most steals per game according to the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The 4th spot held by Oklahoma City.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
And he makes a first.
We look at the pace of this league, and Fox, look, he is built for it.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line.
De'Aaron Fox really is your do-it-all kind of point guard. Just such a valuable player for this franchise.
SGA against Castle. Here's SGA. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Castle outside. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Wembanyama pass to Fox. Ooh, Fox making him pay from deep.
Look at how planted Fox is. He's primed to shoot the moment he gets it.
Holmgren outside. Dort for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Castle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Fox. Here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Count the basket. Wembanyama's got 18.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Castle outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Spurs need to get one up here. Fox, aggressive.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him a point guard. I call him a scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That's good from SGA. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Castle outside. Poke loose. Wallace with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Spurs trail by 3. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses too throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. EA, back to you.
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Pass to Wembanyama. They need this. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist with that last one.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Back to SGA. Now here's Dort. Launches it. Pure from three-point range. Dort's got 6 points in the quarter.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Fox. He's got 19. And here's Vassell from the arc. Buries it from 3. Vassell's got 8.
More comfortable in these moments, Vassell wants the ball as much as possible.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren outside. There's the 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Fox outside. Pass to Vassell. Lets it go from deep. The Thunder with the rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Over Fox. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now. The 3 ball. That's good from Fox. On the assist by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Dort. This one for 3. Can't get it to drop. Fox up top. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Hartenstein. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Second team foul.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. They trail by 6. Pass to Barnes. Castle for 3. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Castle's got 7 points.
You're upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop.
Barnes against Holmgren. Back to SGA. Nails the baby hook. 25 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Fox. He's got 22. Castle outside. Pass to Vassell. Outside Barnes. The 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And here's Hartenstein, covered by Wembanyama. Holmgren right side. Wiggins outside. Here's Joe. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And Wiggins with the three. Wiggins has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
The three from Barnes. Sinks it from distance. Barnes has got 6 here in the quarter.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Beating the contact, Gilgeous-Alexander.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
And here's Fox. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Barnes, it's good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Thunder with a lead. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins outside. Pass to Joe. Three-pointer. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Nice decision by Castle. I mean, this guy is a great teammate.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And here's Joe. Wiggins looking around. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Hornets checked in for Wembanyama. Olynyk comes in for Vassell. Johnson, he's checked in for Castle. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Holmgren. .144 left in the third quarter. Outside Johnson. Cornette sets a screen. To the paint. 5 on the clock. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Good work by Johnson scanning the floor, looking for those chances to share the ball.
One thing about Keldon Johnson defensively, it's hard to back him down, Richard.
Yeah, he won't block a ton of shots, but he anchors really well against bigger players. That's why teams would rather attack him in space.
Harper passes to Cornette. Now here's Johnson. Williams defending. That ties the game.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Joe. Back to Wiggins. Outside Joe. And the 3 off target.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Inside, here's Cornette, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and another miss by Oklahoma City.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
The 3 from Barnes, no good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for San Antonio. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. San Antonio leading. Taking a look at the Thunder. Aaron Wiggins out there with Holmgren. Then there's Jared McCain. Then it's Isaiah Joe. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Cornette. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I like how Fox ran that two-man game, making the correct decision. I'd like to see that more from him.
McCain with it. Pass to Joe. Holmgren outside. Back to Joe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That 3's off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Fox the pass to Harper. Back to Fox. Now Cornette. Williams defending. Out to Fox from outside the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Williams passes to Joe. Sinks the tray.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Now Fox. Cornette sets a screen to the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Do not discount how much Fox's playmaking means to this team. He is the floor general.
They set the screen. Here's McCain. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Spurs lead by 3. And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it. And a chance now to look at the schedule for San Antonio. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
And looking at the Clippers matchup, anything can happen in the NBA. But they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Hey, yo, right here.
To the middle. Here's Wiggins. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Johnson. Over to the left wing from deep. Harper knocks down the triple. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Unselfish to the core. Johnson looking to make plays for others.
Holmgren outside. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Back to McCain. And there's the screen. Pass to Joe. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Spurs lead by 4. Here's Harper. Fox outside. Back to Cornette. Down low. Out to Fox. From the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to McCain. Back to Wiggins. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. The open J off the mark. Here's Barnes. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
When a crafty scorer like Barnes gets on a roll, it can turn into a big night.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. San Antonio making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Williams, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for McCain. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Allie, thank you. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Can't give him too much grief for that one. He's been mistake-free for the most part.
Spurs lead by 6. Fox outside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Joe, the pass to Williams. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander to the wing, right side. Holmgren finds SGA. To get back on track. And the layup is up and in. SGA's got 15 points here in the second half.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Pass to Wembanyama. To the inside. Stolen by Wiggins. On the wing, SGA. SGA on the move. Now Joe. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And now just a 2-point San Antonio lead. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Fox outside. Here's the teardrop. Smooth floater by Fox.
I love what Fox has been able to do offensively. He's really dictating the pace of his game.
Left side Joe. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. He drives in. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Better try something different. The long arms of Wemby, yeah, he makes a defense by himself.
A different look for San Antonio. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And Castle subbed in for Harper. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Here's Joe. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Spurs lead by 4. Here's Fox. Lets a floater go.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. Launches a 3. Ooh, the answer from De'Aaron Fox.
They keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
SGA passes to Hartenstein. Back to SGA. Joe on the wing. It's stolen by Fox. Vassell against Wiggins. Vassell can't get it to go.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Holmgren finds Wiggins. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Now SGA. There's the triple and another three for Oklahoma City.
Oh, I'll tell you what, in this fourth quarter, he's been locked in and has made some big shots for his team.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. He's checked in for Barnes. Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Joe. Vassell outside. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Fox. And he lobs it up. Oh, go up and go get it, Wemby.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. To Holmgren to tie it up. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. Now here's Fox. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Wemby putting on a show.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim. Makes it look so easy.
Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To take the lead. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Castle outside. On the wing, Vassell. He buries it from 3. And now a 5-point Spurs lead.
The growth of Vassell has been so impressive, willing and ready to bury these important shots.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort for 3. Connects from downtown. Dort's got 9 points here in the second half.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Fox outside. Ripped away. Wembanyama against Hartenstein. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
You can tell Dort keeps his options open when he has the ball. He'll set up another guy if he can.
Castle left side. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. Holmgren there for the rebound.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's SGA. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Now Wembanyama. Both hands there for a little extra.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
SGA against Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Holmgren. On the wing, Wallace. Outside Dort. Now Holmgren. From deep. Chet from range.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
There's a minute 12 left in the fourth quarter here. Fox. Cleared away by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
On the take. Wallace outside. He fires.
Man, good whistle there.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City. Wallace. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Six-point game. And here's Wembanyama. It falls!
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Here are the Thunder with the ball. Doubled by Castle. Outside Hartenstein. And that's an intentional foul.
Victor Wembanyama. Third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City.
Shoot 2.
Isaiah Hartenstein. 2 shots.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second, and that puts him up 5. It's all come down to this one critical possession.
And BA, you can feel the intensity in this arena.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're losing by 5. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
That they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Here's Fox. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, can't hit the jumper. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
At the line for the Thunder, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. So they foul intentionally.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian.